Do you ever lay in bed and just feel lonely? Like you want someone to spend a life with. But do put in the comments below. Because so many of my younger friends say like nobody over the age of 50 should even contemplate dating. Do you think people over the age of 50 should even date? It's like football. And once I realized there's 7 reasons that dating is just like football. And if you have failed at dating, it's because you did not treat it like football. Football season and dating season are the same. So football season for the draft pick starts after the Super Bowl. Now we can start dating a little bit before that, almost the end of December. And we go all the way through January, February, March, and then we have, draft picks. And that pretty much ends dating season. So men and ladies too, we treat it like, oh, we have all the time in the world. We can just take our time. We can be so picky. And then guess what? The first round draft pick, he or she is gone. So we need to act with urgency. We need to have the game plan on. What position are you looking for? This is going to be really important. Alrighty, so there's, I would say, 4 or 5 different positions that you can be looking for. And you need to make sure that the lady is also looking for the same thing. I'd say simply ask by the 3rd date. Okay, so number 1, boom, is the quarterback. I'd call that the wifey. Wide receiver, I'd call that the bestie. So the bestie is not quite a wifey, but that's the person that just wants to spend a lot of time together. It's a great relationship, but for whatever reason, and there can be a multitude of reasons, y'all can't live together or be married as the wifey. Right? Running back, that's the person that likes to run around and have some fun. This is more kind of your adventure chick. This can often be a long distance relationship, and this relationship in any of the first 3 can always move in to number 1, quarterback, but we're not always there. We're not always emotionally ready for remarriage or living together. And for some of us, financially, that's just never going to be in the works. The running back, that's just your fun person, hobby girl, riding the Harleys together, hiking together, is the tight end. And I don't go into that in my video. Use your imagination, not actually in the draft. It's that person out there, we're gonna call her a Tammy, and a lot of issues. Married many times. Baby dad, child has a different baby daddy. She's never had a stable job in her life, and she's never known a credit card she couldn't max out. But she's not in the draft pick. But unfortunately, when you wait too long, you tend to end up with the Tammys of the world. Round pick, you can tell them from a mile away. They're attractive, they're healthy, they have a great income. It's like they're emotionally stable. They have their act together. And there's going to be a huge amount of competition. Even no matter what the age, you always are outnumbered. If you're enjoying this video, please hit subscribe, like, and notify. Every weekend, I make a new video to help people over the age of 50 to maximize their health, wealth, and happiness. And I just think we're so much happier when we're dating somebody that we really enjoy spending time with. That's why, being spring, I decided to create this video series. Stop following up, I don't study. And so you need to study. I mean, there's nothing wrong with even creating an Excel spreadsheet. You definitely want to have like a non-negotiable list, and I'm going to be talking about that in my upcoming video. I just want to just be gathering information, asking those clarifying questions, and study. You cannot keep this all in your brain. You need to to write it down. This needs to be like a job search. We all know when you're searching for a job, it's like a full-time job. And I've not treated it as such. I have settled. I have not paid attention to my non-negotiable list. And that's why I will hit May, boom, and then I'm like, I just want someone to travel with. And I end up with a, male version of Tammy, right? Just somebody that's not right for me because I didn't take my time and I didn't study. Number 5 is the war room. So now we have used our studying. I do suggest doing a funnel. Some people don't suggest this, but I do think it's a great idea, especially on Tinder. It's just like as many people as you possibly can in your criteria, right? Just location, whatever your criteria is. And then if they like you back, we've taken the big funnel and we've narrowed it down, right? And then cut and paste 10 questions. So you have 10 questions, put them in your clipboard and answer some questions about that person. Then we can have a screening phone call to find out more information. And then we would kind of want to have that first date. You act quickly. You may need to have 2 or 3 people that you're still talking to. This is where I always struggle because I have a very busy life. It's the war room. This is the intense period. This is like, I'm talking to 3 people right now. I have been on 2 or 3 dates with this person and 2 or 3 dates with that person, and you need to make a good choice. If somebody starts giving you any red flags, they're done. Because this is the war room. We're at this point, for most of us, we're probably in April. We are getting close to the end of season. And we don't want to end up with somebody that doesn't meet our criteria. Have skin in the game. This is the intense period, and I think this is where a lot of people just fall off the cliff. Anything bad, it's just we are not meshing. And you can kind of sense this on the first couple dates, right? And this is where that war room is really important, where you're still talking and chatting and keeping a couple people. Because if she chooses somebody else at the last minute, you don't want to be stuck alone. Alrighty, so this is where we're making sure that we are a good fit, that our personalities, that the way we view the world just gets along. My favorite is number 7. Okay, now we're gonna have a draft party. Okay, so we should be in April. I know I'm in April right now. I'm to the end. So now's that time for that 48 hours where we're not dating. You're gonna see each other maybe at their worst, waking up in the morning. What do they act like? What are they like just on a day-to-day basis? And if you can live with that and you're still wanting to be with that person, then you need to make sure that you're remembering those 5 love languages. And so in my next video, I'm gonna definitely be going over those love languages, since we all want that person. We all want that person to wake up in the morning with, to drink coffee with, sit outside, watch nature together, go kayaking, explore Europe. We have to go through this thing we call dating. So you're gonna want my whole dating series. And so please click on this next video, and it's just gonna help you find that person that you can enjoy and spend the rest of your life